Helen Yee here at Mayweather Boxing Club, being joined by Jazzy Jeff Mayweather. Always great to see you. I know you've been traveling a lot lately, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And your fighters have been winning?
Of course.
Now, how does it feel to be back, here at the gym, but on Floyd Mayweather's Media Day where, obviously this place is packed today?
Yeah, well, anything that involves Floyd is going to get a crowd, so I'm used to it.
Now, since your trip, have you spoken to Floyd at all?
No.
But how do you feel about, the fight? It's coming up right around the corner, and they were talking about maybe trying to have the Nevada State Athletic Commission approve of the 8-ounce gloves. What do you think about that?
Well, that's not going to happen because, they're not going to change the rules for anybody because if the fight's at 154 pounds, they got to wear 10-ounce gloves. That's something that they're not going to change for anyone.
So you think right now it was just put out there, but those are just rumors?
I don't think it was necessarily a rumor. I thought it was something that they probably thought that they can do, but of course, Floyd or McGregor is not bigger than the commission. So, and the commission has rules to follow as well. So, if they was fighting at 147, they could fight in 8-ounce gloves because at 147. It's optional. You can do 8-ounce or you can do 10-ounce. And so at 54, automatically you have to fight in 10-ounce.
Now, a lot has been happening, leading up to the fight. And for example, the news that has been circulating, Paulie Malignaggi leaving McGregor's camp and after 2 sparring sessions. Do you think he did the right thing?
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily whether he did the right thing or not. That's something personal. So if he felt he did the right thing, of course he did the right thing. And the one thing is that he's a champion. He's a guy who's a world champion. And, and it's not like he's hurting for money. So it wasn't like he was in camp because he needed the money. So it's a situation in where myself personally, I would have done the exact same thing because they created a situation and put him in a bad light and made it look like everything Conor was doing was, fantastic. But, the thing is this, if you knock the guy down, why is it not in a video? It only takes 10 seconds to have a video of somebody being knocked down as opposed to just like Paulie said, he was pushed down and then they took a picture of him standing over him. So, the only video that I've seen where Conor McGregor actually wasn't pictures was when he was sparring with the kid from South Africa, and the kid was getting the best of him.
Now, what about Conor's other sparring partner kind of coming out and saying that it was a competitive session, that Paulie was not the clear winner in it?
That doesn't matter. And plus, they're getting paid by McGregor, and even if he did give him, some good sparring, Paulie's not Floyd. So so to even say that, it means nothing.
Now, after that incident, has Paulie kind of come and spoken to you guys or to Floyd at all? Do you know?
I have no idea.
And what about Joe Cortez? Because were you surprised that he was brought in by McGregor's camp to help kind of make sure that Conor understands the boxing rules?
No, that was wise. That was wise on his behalf to do that because, it's something that he's never done. And, and being that he's an MMA fighter, he needs to be in a situation where he's a boxer and, and under the rules of a boxer. So he wouldn't do the wrong thing. So I think that was wise on his behalf.